So, since we've been talking about the decision-making process, we are going to work through a problem so you can make a rational buying decision. It says, imagine you are a high school senior and received a $500 gift from your parents for graduation. You plan to attend a four-year university and to live on campus. You are confronted with a decision about what to do with your graduation gift. You have saved some earnings from your part-time job and plan to buy a car to drive while in college. You also have other things in which you would like to spend the $500. Since you have a lot of papers and presentations due in college, you thought a laptop or computer would help save time and money. Photography is also one of your hobbies. With a new digital camera, you would like to take pictures at school, save them, print them, and then delete the pictures that did not turn out, and email pictures home of you and your new friends. Of course, there will be no additional cost with the purchase of a digital camera. There will be additional costs. I said that incorrectly. You also have considered an iPad or tablet entertainment as well as meeting your education needs. What should you do? Well, you can, step one in the process, you need to define the problem or specify. Decide what the need or want is. Determine your criteria. Search. Plan specific steps to gather information to come up with the criteria. Look at all of the alternatives and choices. Sift. Look at your opportunity cost, what you give up in order to have something else for each alternative. 4. Evaluate the alternatives against the criteria. Study. And 5. Make your decision. Select. So let's work through this together. It says, refer to the 5 steps. Define the problem. Well, the problem is, how am I going to spend my $500? That's usually the easiest one to figure out what you're going to do. Step 2 is the criteria. What criteria are you looking for? Well, you're thinking about cost. Cost is kind of an important item, especially when purchasing something. Additional cost. Is there going to be additional cost to the original? Maybe if it would be fun. Maybe if it would be useful. Okay? Those are criteria. Kind of like when you would go to buy a car, you might look at miles per gallon, cost, color, what kind of engine it has, tires. Those would be types of criteria. Alternatives are your opportunity cost, the different types of things. And since we're doing this together, I kind of gave these to you. We had car, we have laptop, computer, digital camera, an iPad or tablet. Those are what you would give up in order to have something else, your alternatives or your opportunity cost. Okay, it just so happens to make it easy for us. Step 4, I've made a little grid. This is kind of where we do our plus and minus, okay? And you can agree with me or you can disagree with me. That's totally up to you on this. But initial cost, $500 car, I don't think it's going to cover it. It's getting a minus. Additional cost, would there be additional cost with the car? Yes, so it gets a minus. Would it be useful? Yes. Would it be fun? Sure. Laptop computer initial cost? I'll give it a plus minus. Additional cost with it? Yes. Would it be useful? And would it be fun? Digital camera initial cost, we get a plus. Could there be additional? Yes. Could it be useful? Not too useful, but it would be fun because that's your hobby. iPad and tablet, initial cost plus, additional cost with it, what do you think? That's probably a minus. Could it be useful and could it be fun? Now, just because I came up with which one, iPad, is that my decision? Not necessarily. What you're going to do is make a rationale and decide which one you think would be the best and put your supporting decision. And what I want you to do then is you can upload it or you can type it, take a picture, and put it into the assignments so I can see what your decision is. Okay? So you will make the final decision. It doesn't necessarily have to be iPad. You just have to give me a rationale of which one you picked and why. It can be a couple sentences. Okay?